You've tried, you've done the diet, you've done the gym. You've pushed through it for 10 weeks, and then on some random Tuesday at 10 p.m., it stops working, and you find yourself standing in the middle of the kitchen and you don't even know why. That right there is not a willpower problem. It's a biology problem. I want to talk about semaglutide, not as a miracle, not as a shortcut, but as what it actually is, which is a tool that does one specific thing really well and makes what you've been trying to do work the way that it already should be. Here's the mechanism in plain English. Your body makes a hormone called GLP-1. It's part of how you know you're full. It's part of how your blood sugar gets handled after a meal. Now, in some people, and this is much more common than the wellness internet wants you to think, that signal is a little quiet, almost too quiet. You eat and your body doesn't get the memo, so you eat again. So the cravings keep showing up. So the food noise, that quiet little humming in the back of your mind, that's always thinking about what you're going to eat next, even though you just ate, never turns off. Semaglutide is a GLP-1 receptor agonist. It works with the same pathway that your body already uses. It turns up the volume on the signal that says you've eaten enough. And that's it. That's the whole thing. So what does that feel like day to day? The food noise gets quieter, and people describe this almost identically. They say, I forgot to eat lunch today and I'm fine. And they describe it like it's a magic trick, but it isn't. This is what it's supposed to be like when the signal works like it's supposed to. Suddenly, portions take care of themselves. You're not measuring and you're certainly not negotiating with yourself at the table. You simply eat until you're done and then you're done. Cravings stop running the show, and that 10 p.m. kitchen visit that used to happen to you no longer happens to you. And here's where I'll say something that I think gets missed in the conversation about this category. The weight is on the surface of it. It's what shows up in the photos. But the thing that actually changes a man's life is what's underneath the weight. It's walking into a room and not thinking about your body before you sit down. It's saying yes to the things that you've been saying no to for years. That hike, the beach, that pickup game, wearing the shirt without the jacket over it. It's sleeping through the night. It's having energy at 4 p.m. It's looking at your kids and knowing that you're going to be around for the parts that matter. That's what we're actually talking about. It's not about a number on a scale. This is about having a different posture towards your own life. Now, I'm going to be honest about a few things here because the category isn't honest enough about them. This is a prescription. It does require a clinician evaluation, and not everybody is a candidate for this therapy, and the clinician will tell you if you are or not. There are side effects, the most common being gastrointestinal. Side effects such as nausea, reflux, and things settling down in the gut as your body adjusts to this medication. Now, most of them are circumvented by smaller meals and titration, and your clinician will guide you through this as you take the therapy. This works alongside the work, not instead of it. Protein, sleep, lifting, semaglutide does not replace any of that. All it does is remove the obstacle that's been making all of that harder than it really needs to be. And the results vary, always. Anyone telling you otherwise is likely just trying to sell you something. If you've been trying for a very long time and it hasn't been working, the answer might not be more discipline. It might be that your system was never going to respond to just discipline alone. We built Optimus for the version of this that isn't loud. Clinician evaluated and dispensed by a licensed pharmacy. Evaluated for whether it's right for you specifically, not whether you can just pass a checkbox. If that sounds like a conversation that you've been wanting to have, you can begin your evaluation at optimuslabs.com.